Alright YouTube, today I figured I would do a quick walkthrough on how I replaced the factory horn on my 2014 Mazda 5. This is a very simple process, a little restricted as far as space goes, but we're going to do this without removing the front bumper or the headlight or the plastic underbody shield. The horn that I'm using today is a Wolo brand Maxi Sound model 322T that I found at Advanced Auto Parts for $24.99. Comes with everything you see here. I have an earlier video I uploaded of a short demonstration if you want to get a sample of what these dudes sound like. They are loud. And as I said, we're not removing anything to access the horn. So you're going to pop the hood, follow this red arrow down in between the driver's side headlight and the air filter housing. A bright flashlight's going to come in real handy for this. And within this red circle, you'll see a yellow piece of marking tape. That is the factory horn harness, as well as the mounting bracket and bolt that holds it to the car's frame. The wiring harness is a simple spade connection that you can pull straight off. To remove the horn mount from the body of the car, you're going to need a 12mm socket with a short extension to save your knuckles. We're also going to reuse this mounting bracket later, so you're going to need a 10mm socket to remove the bracket from the factory horn. Once we have the bracket off, the next issue we run into is the diameter of that opening is not wide enough to accept the new hardware that comes with the new horns. You're going to need at least a 5/16 inch drill bit to fix that. Now we can get into assembly. I used all 4 of the new mounting brackets that come with the horns. They're pretty thin and flimsy, so to make it a bit more rigid, I doubled them up on each side. For these to function properly, you're going to use the supplied ground wires. They can be hooked to either of the 2 terminals. Simply attach them to that new bolt that you had to drill out the mounting bracket for. And once this is mounted to the car's frame, you'll have your ground connection and a complete circuit. Now for the positive side, you're going to want to leave at least 8 inches of wire to work with on each of the terminals, and you're going to join those 2 wires together into a single spade connection. I had to modify a larger spade to accommodate the gauge wire I used. At this point, we're ready to install the new horn assembly. This is going to be a little difficult, but take your time and think it through, and you should be able to feed the new horn and mounting hardware back through the same way you remove the existing horn. This job will be much more difficult if you have large forearms, so keep that in mind. But once you have the horn safely back inside, you're going to use that hook on the top of the mounting bracket to hold itself in place while you reinsert that 12mm bolt that connects it back to the frame of the car. Ignore that blue wire at the top of the screen. That simply worked its way into my shot by accident. With the new horns mounted securely, we're ready to connect that single spade connection into the factory harness like you see here. I was able to do this one-handed. Although you can't see very well, it is possible. Again, just be patient. And with that, your new horn should be ready to go. So hop inside and give it a try. Thanks for watching. Give me a like, share, comment below. Check out my other videos.